Hello everyone, Bloodless Knight here, and welcome back to another World of Tanks video, here to showcase you a tank for, at one point in time, was a foolproof, overpowered tank that has been dubbed idiot-proof. The Object 252U Defender. This Tier 8 Russian premium tank, when it's been out for a long time. It's been out for several years. At one point, there was a whole lot more that entered into the matchmaking as one Christmas event, which was the second holiday ops they'd done. They made this as one of the premium tanks in the Christmas containers, and a lot of people got it. A lot of people got this tank. I went through it and pulled 8 of them. I had so much gold influx from it. Now, what makes this 252U one of the strongest tanks in the game, still to this day, and still be considered idiot-proof? Well, I managed to hit the Foch there and was almost going to get erased because this M103 wanted to use me as a meat shield. The 252U Defender, or the 252U if you have the unskinned version, which is now available in the Bond shop, is very interesting. It has, of course, a 122mm, really powerful with really high pen. So the standard rounds go up to 225, whereas the gold rounds go up to 265. And the gold rounds shoot pretty fast at 1250 meters per second. What's interesting also about the Defender is just its armor layout, as you can see. Yes, it may seem like it's very easy to pen this lower plate for how it sticks up out of the ground like that. It's very thick. So unless you have a high enough pen, which I believe is above 180, I believe, for regular rounds, it's not most likely going to pen that at all. One thing that's interesting for the Defender of weak spots is if it's, of course, angled like this, you want to aim right here on the upper plates, or if you can hit right above the tracks here. Patriot comes out, we take a nice little shot from there, and as you saw earlier, I retreated from when the 103 dies, was pondering for a bit, because, well, they have the tunnel. So I sat back, just let them come out. BZ decides to run forward, and I'm like, you should not do that. They have a Foch. Another obvious weak point for the Defender is, which, oh no, an E75 pops behind me. Of course, shooting any tank in the back is always a weak point, and I managed to get a shot off. Are these cupolas? These cupolas are usually standard for most of the Tier 8 Russian tanks, and they're very easy to hit. So, despite the Defender being such a still a very, very powerful... Oh dear. There's an example of that armor being great, and... yeah, I don't understand what the SU-100 was. Another blocked round from the E-75. Love the armor on this. But yeah, when everyone started slowly figuring out the weak points of the Defender, which the cupola is the obvious weak points, I've destroyed many Defenders from that. It slowly started disappearing from matchmaking. Not because it's now being power crept with tanks like the BZ-176 and the Skoda T-56 just wiping it out from the top. It's still, again, it's still a very, very powerful tank to have. It's just everyone figured out its weak points. It's how it is for almost any tank. Comes in, breaks the matchmaking, is meta, uh-oh. All you have to do is find his weak points, and then they stop playing it. T-30 comes around the corner. Oh no! He's got the big gun too. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I take a shot from the VK in the back. But I don't know what that T-30 did. He didn't even get a shot off. Unfortunately, with that shot from the VK-100, especially with him firing gold, I need the HP, because now I don't know where the E-75 is after he got backed off for being smacked real hard by the Object 704. Which, kudos to those two players. Because of them, I was able to survive and hold this position. VK shows up, I fire, don't get any pen, but he doesn't get the pen either because, well, he didn't shoot at the right spot. GW Panthers just popped out of nowhere and instantly dies. Hooray! So now I'm like, okay, well, the T-30's dead. I'll use him as a shield. Because I don't know what this T-30 thought, and he didn't fire around. Very odd. T-30 has a well big enough gun. The 155, which is what it has. So now I'm engaging with this VK-100 as he's utilizing that spot, and thankfully I have the artillery helping me to deal with him, because VK-100 is still the strongest tech tree heavy tank, just because its armor is insane. It has more armor than this tank. It's just the Defender has better armor effectiveness. So as you see, I take a nice little shot there because I found out, well, the VK-100 is really tall. And you're firing gold rounds at me, I will fire them back. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out what to do. The VK-100 is right here. T-30's dead. I noticed the E-75 went up top and gets shot and dies. There's the Foch, who's now on the top because he backed off and went. As for the map effect, which is probably one of the worst ones, I'm still waiting for that bridge over there to fall down like they said they were going to have. BZ's holding his own. Amazing what this BZ's doing. He's almost dead. But he held his own on the other BZ, took out the SU-152, and I guess what also helps is the Foch is not looking down there. Still, though, with such low HP, all they have to do is fire each. Uh-oh. Now the Foch decides to come and play. And I still have gold loaded. Now, thankfully, several things happened there. He missed the cupola. He aimed for it. He knew the weak spot, and I was like, I'm dead. When I saw that when he was aiming for the cupola, I'm dead because I knew at that point he knows where the weaknesses are. But he doesn't successfully pen it as I was moving around. And my teammate finishes him off. So now I'm still here with this VK-100 in front of me. BZ just going to town behind me, taking out the J-Panther. Dude, I'm surprised this BZ is still going. Kudos to you, man. That is amazing. Without him, I probably would have been swarmed in the back a long time ago. So VK's there. Notice the BZ-166 that he was facing in the tunnel is now back over here. SU-100 M1's coming up on my left to come assist as I am standing here just staring at these two. I don't want to push forward. I am low HP, especially with the VK firing gold. But they can't advance because I'm just sitting here using now the Foch and the T-30 as a meat shield. There he is, pops out. I'm still keeping my eye on the VK because, again, he's firing gold. And it's kind of somewhat of a standoff here, but already just an excellent match of what I've done with the Defender. 2,500 damage, I mean, exactly. If you look at it now, exactly. 2,560 caused and blocked. Not often do you see that be an exact number. And unfortunately, the assisted damage is just right behind it at 2,410. Get a nice little shot there for 550. That's high. That is high roll, especially for a weapon that only does an average of 440. Now I'm over 3,000 damage. He's there. Just waiting for the right opportunity, as I still have gold rounds loaded. Defender is definitely not meant to be long range. It's supposed to be up in the front. It's, I mean, already 2,560 blocked. BZ decides to come and flank to assist me out as he managed to get around. Takes out the other BZ. Now the VK's by himself. So I take the charge to go and finish him off. Alright, my nemesis. You fired gold, here's some gold back. And the SU-122-44, the double-barrel tank destroyer, all the way in the corner over here, finishes him off. I'm shocked he got a spot where they couldn't shoot him. So, I mean, this is not to where it's like, yeah, it's considered ED-proof, but you're facing players that were just new. No, I was not facing players that were new. VK knew where he was sitting at, how to avoid the corner, shot me with gold. The Foch knew exactly where to shoot me. So now I come out to get this Challenger out of the way. Get one little shot, get ready to go up and go again. Aha! I have you now! Gotcha. Oh, no. Unfortunate. The Rheinmetall Scorpion still in the back of the map as the southern flank has been kind of stale. Manages to get a shot off and finish me off. Quite sad. So now we're going to see with free camera of me actually scoping around other players to see what is going on as I wait for the results of this match to be finished. But I mean, as you saw, over 4,300 damage, nearly 3,000 damage block, 3,000 assist. It was an insane match of what I have done with the Defender. Such an amazing tank still to have to this day, and since the 252U has now been put into the bond shop for, I believe, 8,000 bonds. Let me know down in the comments how much it is, because I already have the tank, so I'm not sure, but I assume it's 8,000. M40 takes out the T-43 for shotgunning. The BZ, who's been behind me the whole time, is now trying to get an opportunity to get him. I'm like, go now, he's reloading. But now at this point, I'm like, he probably reloaded, so now it's not a good time to do that. And manages to get a kill before he reloads, thankfully. Status 103 was taken up at the SU-122-44. I'm now scoping about, okay, who's doing what? And then right here, there's the results of what I got. Just sad dead tank. All that's left is that Rheinmetall Scorpion who killed me. They know where he's at. He's hiding in the back. They're just going to capture the base. So now with 2 of them on there, they're going to see if they can lure him out. And the 704 is just keeping watch, being at full health. Because he sat in that corner overwatching the entire time. And again, it's not like a new player with him being in the corner with that SU-122-44. No, again, everyone here was an experienced player. I mean, the BZ, almost Top Gun, too. Just crazy. So, just a crazy match. Yeah, let me know if that 252U is 8,000 bonds. And if you guys are wanting a premium tank, especially one you can get for free now, definitely get the Object 252U. It is the exact same thing as the Defender. Defender is just a skinned variant of the 252U. Exact same tank through and through. So definitely get your hands on there. And everyone's just like, just cap, because we don't know where the Scorpion's at. Well, there he is. I didn't notice at first. I was like, wait. What's going on? Oh, wait, he's over there. So I tried finding the IS. IS is... Uh-oh. And this is not fully upgraded. He's still got the 100 mil. Oh, Scorpion missed. Missed again. Come on, IS, you can do it. You can only take 1 hit from the Scorpion. Oh, there's the hit. Got him. And he should finish him off here as the 100 has a better fire rate than that 128 the Scorpion has. And the IS finishes off the final one, and there is the end of the match. So unfortunate that I am toasted. Would have been nice to stay alive. But still, all in all, an amazing, amazing result with this tank. And yes, as many people, including former CCs, have said, this is idiot-proof. It is such an easy, adaptable tank to play. And you can just overpower your teammates. We've had it when this thing was meta at the time. I went with my teammates and we went 3-man platoon defenders, and we're just like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with this picture. We're just here dominating everything. Everyone's been demanding to nerf it, and then, but some of us finally figured out the actual weaknesses of this tank, which again is the cupola is the easiest part. Way too easy to pen, way too easy to hit. And then again, if you have knowing exactly where to pen in the front, which the Scorpion has enough pen to just pen here. But also, if you have enough pen and you're a little taller, these plates here are actually easy to pen against the tank, especially if he's popping around the corner. As well as if you can aim just right here. Just right about here to here, that's where it's easily penned. Beware of trying to shoot. If you get in the side like this, beware of shooting, as this does get in the way, and this is a very thick armor. This little slope here. And of course, anything, if you get shot in the back, you get shot in the back. Everything's weak in the back. So with that, I get to show you just how this match ended up with the results. And here are the results of the match. Just, it's, as you can tell, it's my best I've ever done it in Defender. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Basically, you are the top. You have set the highest record of base experience for the tank within the last 2 weeks. So now if anyone wants to Ace Tanker, they have to pass what I set in this match. And the interesting thing, too, that's the first ever Ace Tanker badge I have acquired on this tank. So now you may ask, well, how's it the first one? You said this, I mean, you just done a match like that. I've had several matches that were like that. This was just the right time where I did a little more to get ahead and finally get an Ace Tanker. Despite it being known as an idiot-proof tank, that does not mean that it's just newer players playing it to have a very powerful premium tank to get credits ahead. There are still tons of veteran players and collectors like myself who still play this tank. And when we're behind it, yeah, it's a force to be reckoned with. Just an insane tank to have. Definitely go get yourself one, especially since the 252U, which is right above here, is the exact same tank as you see 252U Defender. So a whole lot of credits. As you see, I had a credit booster active at the time of the match. It is a premium tank. So 296,000, excuse me, credits with 13,000 experience. Ace tanker for the first time, high caliber and Confederate. Now, I didn't use this. I did not use that as it's a premium tank. I had another tank I was going through at the time, which was the Polish tank destroyers. So I was saving this for those. 2,410 assist from spotting and also getting some track damage as well. 2,710 damage blocked. It is not enough, though, to give me Steel Wall, as I believe you have to stay alive for Steel Wall. And 9 penetrating shots, which has resulted in 4,330 damage. Only 1 kill. And that was the Challenger that I got right at the end, and unfortunately got ended myself after that. So the Challenger had finished me off. Theoretically. With that too, as you see, top of the board, 1494 was the highest base experience anyone now had to pass to get it, which should have been resetted by this time. So feel free, if you want an ace tanker, go ahead and try and get the ace tanker. Just know there are way more players that are like me that are also playing this tank still. So you definitely have to get just a match outcome like this to get that high of a base experience. All the way on top, highest damage, only 1 kill. And here's the BZ who's behind me the entire time. Kudos to you, man. That was amazing. Just almost on the brink of death. Kills 4 of them, stays alive the entire time, all the way through the end. So he's definitely a true survivor, especially playing the Tech Tree BZ166, not the overpowered Premium 176. So all in all, just the best outcome, and I finally aced this tank. Finally aced it. I've had this thing for years, and I just could not get ace tanker because, again, a lot of people, a lot of veterans and collectors like myself are still playing this tank to this day. It's just an amazing all-around fun tank to have. And again, with the 252U now in the Bond shop, we're going to see a lot more of these. So hopefully, just by seeing this outcome of how well it does and the pointers I gave out at the end of where to pin this tank will help you in the future if we start seeing the 252Us appear in matchmaking like crazy. So let me know what you think about this match. Give it a thumbs up if you hate it. Give it a... Excuse me. Yeah, if you hate it, give me a thumbs up, man. Yeah, I hate it. Oh, I absolutely hated this. Yeah, it's awesome. Thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you hate it. Do hit that subscribe button for more content like this, for more World of Tanks, as well as World of Warships, and a few other various things as I try and do things gaming. It's been hectic these last couple of weeks, basically these last couple of months. So I am now doing my due diligence to bring more out like this. So definitely hit that subscribe button for when you do find more videos like this, especially when ones that I post up, because it is a hectic schedule for me. And yeah, hope you all enjoyed it. Give it a comment down below if you have the Defender, which I'm hoping most of you have. Or if you don't, let me know if you're also going to get the 252U. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I hope to see you next time.